turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Igbo man will never become president if Nigeria remains one entity. That's Pastor Giwa. He said he is the senior pastor of awaiting the second coming of Christ ministry. He said his name is Adewale Giwa. He has stated that Igbo man will never become the president of Nigeria unless Nigeria disintegrates. Unless the country disintegrates, that's the only way the Igbo man will become president. And he said from the beginning, during the amalgamation of Nigeria, the odds did not favor the Igbo man. The Igbo man, everything was against the Igbo man. From amalgamation, everything was against the Igbo man. That's what the pastor is saying, that the Igbo man can only become president if Nigeria disintegrates. That's how, if Nigeria is being recreated, according to him, that's the only way the Igbo man will become the president of Nigeria. But aside that, the Igbo man will never become president. Part of what he said, I quote, he said, during the amalgamation of Nigeria, the Igbo people were pushed aside, and this is the reason Nigeria needs to be recreated physically and spiritually. For an Igbo man to become a president in Nigeria, Nigeria has to disintegrate. You will observe that they recorded the lowest figures during the just concluded voters' registration. They intentionally made it that way. If the youth want to go beyond the APC and PDP in 2023 or in 2023, they have to start from the unit level. When you look at the politics of Nigeria, it starts from the unit, ward, local government, and the state level. Do they have any presence at the unit, ward, local government, and state levels? So they must start from the unit level. And which political party are they representing? Which political party are they going to vote for? Are they going for the Labour Party? A man who was part of the PDP, a man who was part of different political parties before he jumped to the Labour Party. The youth have to start from the unit, ward, local government, and state levels. Either we like it or not, the only two recognized political parties are the PDP and APC. That's what the man said. So, I stopped quoting. You see? The man said the amalgamation did not favor the Igbo, but it's not true. He said the workings of, they said that the workings, during the amalgamation, the Igbo people were pushed aside, and this is the reason Nigeria needs to be recreated, physically and spiritually. It is, in the first instance, Nigeria needs to be recreated after all, in both physically and spiritually. But the Igbo man was not pushed aside during the amalgamation. The Igbo man was in the forefront. The amalgamation was done in 1914. After the 1914, Nigeria progressed from there. From there, you will get to the constitutional development, and through the Clifford Constitution, MacPherson Constitution, and all that, until we get to the 1957, 58, when Anthony Nehoro made the case for the independence. Before then, Nnamdi Azikiwe had been pushing for Nigeria's independence. It was from the southern Nigeria, and majorly of the Igbo, the southeasterners. You see, to prominent among those who brought independence to Nigeria is Nnamdi Azikiwe. And you said Igbos were pushed aside. Who said that? It was after the Civil War, even before the Civil War, post-independence era. Now the Igbos was at the forefront. Go to civil service, they're there. You go to the military, they're there. The first quartermaster general of Nigerian army, who's who? Igbo man. The first graduate of Oxford to be listed in the Nigerian army, Igbo man. You said Igbo man is at the backyard. The first president of Nigeria, the first governor general, indigenous governor general, after the independence, immediately after the independence, Igbo man, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. You see, the first military head of state of Nigeria is an Igbo man. So why would you say the Igbo man was pushed? It was after the Civil War that this conspiracy theory started. Like the man said, He said, in the last concluded voters registration, the Southeast was the lowest, and they made it that way. When he said they made it that way, he's talking about the Nigerian government, those in the conspiracy theory, those who has gone together despite their party. Look, these people who these theories, evil theories, they don't mind their parties. They go together, they conspire. Their target is the Igbo man, to subjugate the Igbo man. So they don't mind their party. They congregate from various political parties, from various religions. They don't even mind the religion. Here is an Igbo man. Here is an Igbo man is involved. They will congregate and to undermine the Igbo. So when he said that in the last or the just concluded voters registration, the Igbo scored was lowest, recorded lowest figures. And he says they intentionally made it that way. Of course, they made it that way because it was not because the Igbos were actually pushed aside in the amalgamation, but because the Igbos have only 5 states. Of all the zones, it is the Igbo that has only 5 states. Others have 6, 7. So a region that is losing a particular a state, and you think that it won't be easy to measure up in terms of numerical strength, in terms of what is on paper, because we know Nigeria, they will not count anything. They will go and use their states to, put up figures that never existed, non-existent figures. You see, so the Igbo man was not pushed aside. It was after the war that Nigerians, Gowon and his people, and the Fulanis, they brought others together and they conspired against Igbo man. Today, so many people are regretting what they have done against Igbo. They are regretting it, what they did against Igbo. Even the Middle Beltans who fought against Igbo, they are regretting it. They are regretting what they did because they know that the Igbo meant well for them. The Igbo only wanted, a fairness, justice, equity for all Nigerians. And then it happened that the Igbo man was at the receiving the end of all these things. And they said, we can't continue to allow ourselves to be killed like chickens. There was pogrom, genocide. There was ethnic cleansing. And the Igbo man said, no, we will not continue like this. Gowon is killing our people everywhere in the north. Also, Giwa, people started running, coming back home. There have been massacre everywhere, massacring the Igbos. The Igbos become the endangered species. So they said, look, we have the capacity to live, to be in our own country. After all, talking about numerical strength or even geographical, geographical size, if we come together and become a country as Eastern Nigeria, then we are more than many countries, both numerical strength, both in terms of landmarks or whatever, the size and everything. We are more than many other countries, and we have the potentials we have. We can do better than those countries that in existence, and that's why someone wrote, in Africa, Biafra died. Yes, in Biafra, Africa died. In Biafra, Africa died because he has seen the potentials in those people called Biafra. And so when the man said Nigeria will have to be recreated for Igbo man to become a president, he's saying it out of hate. But the point remains that it is true. In the other way around, it is true. The Igbo man will represent the way Nigeria is presently constituted. You see the hate, see the conspiracy theory. That is what the man is referring to, not the amalgamation. Amalgamation did not push any Igbo man aside. What the Igbo man is suffering today is a result of the civil war, the conspiracy theory, because they have seen that the Igbo man is wise, he's independent, he is egalitarian, he is autonomous as a human being. He's not a slave, and he will never accept to be a slave for any day, any time,